Alright everybody, this is Andaleeb and today is 9th of July and the time is almost 5 of the evening. And today we are going to talk all about the NRC. What is NRC and why is it in the news this week? And before that I want to show you the weather. Take a quick look around, alright? Just look at the weather. It has rained and it has been raining for the past couple of days. And the weather is amazing, but there has been so much sludge in the road, alright? We just need to do something about this. I am just tired of this rain, alright? There was a lot of heat in the month of June, but now I am just tired of this rain. I want this rain to go away. I want my sun back. I want my sun back. I can live with my sun. I can live with my sun, but I just want these clouds and these rain to go away right now. So, as I said, we are going to talk about NRC today, and the whole show started when Asaduddin Owaisi, he was addressing a meeting a couple of days ago, and he praised Amit Shah. He said, "I know that man. He does not do anything half-heartedly. He always does the solid work. Whatever work he has picked, he is going to complete it." And he said, judging by the things that is going on in our country, I think Amit Shah is going to bring the NRC. So this was the thing that he said, and he also urged the Telangana government to issue permanent citizenship certificates to people whose name is in the SIR final draft voter list. He said to avoid the complications for these people of the NRC, the Telangana government should issue the permanent citizen certificate to the people whose name has been on the SIR final draft voter list. First of all, I did not even know that permanent citizenship certificates are even a thing, and state governments can issue them. I did not know this. I still don't know this. Asaduddin Owaisi has said it, but I don't know whether it is a valid thing or not. And once again, it has ignited this debate of the NRC that was in the cold bag for about 5 or 6 years. But after Asaduddin Owaisi has talked about this, now everyone is talking about NRC and Amit Shah. So his statement comes in the backdrop of two things. The first is the SIR. The Election Commission of India started conducting SIR last year, and it has completed the SIR in many states, and in many states I think it is going on, and it will be conducted in many states. In all the states it will be conducted, all the states will be covered by SIR, and those people who will not have their names on the final draft voter list, they will I think be considered infiltrators or foreigners or not the valid citizens of India. There were many people who were left off the list of the final draft voter list of the SIR in Bengal, in UP as well, and we still don't know what happened to those guys. There were detention centers that were made to put these people, to put the infiltrators, but we still don't know what happened to those people, whether those people were the real infiltrators or those people just lacked the documents. They were Indian citizens, but they lacked the documents to prove that they are Indian citizens. And the second thing is, the second incident against the backdrop of this statement of Asaduddin Owaisi is important, is about 10 days ago. The Ministry of External Affairs issued a statement, and they said that passport is not a proof of the citizenship of India. If you hold an Indian passport, it is not a proof that you are a citizen of India. And for the longest time, it was considered that the passport is like the diamond of all the documents. If you have the passport, you have the top document available in India. There are Aadhaar cards available, there are birth certificates available, and there are many other documents available in this country. But if you have the passport, you have the topmost prize here in this country, the topmost document here in this country, and you are a citizen of this country. It was thought. But the Ministry of External Affairs has said that it is not a valid proof of citizenship. And after that, everybody was thinking and everybody was questioning the government, then what is the proof of citizenship? How can we prove that we are the citizens of India? How can I, Andaleeb, prove that I am a citizen of India? So these questions naturally bring this NRC on the table. This is what the Modi government might have been wanting. you know. So the NRC, it stands for National Register of Citizens. It is like a list, or it is a record in which all the names of the citizens of the India will be written. It is like a list, and all the citizens of the country, the name of all the people of the country will be in that list. It is a record, and the people whose name will be not on that list will be considered like they are not the citizens of India. They are infiltrators, or they are foreigners, or something like this. So NRC is like a record, or NRC is like a register which will keep a record and the names of all the citizens of India. So it is like this. And Amit Shah was thinking of bringing the NRC in 2019 and 2020 along with the CAA. But it was Narendra Modi, it was Modi ji who thought that the protest against the CAA was going too hard. Therefore, we should soften the blow. We should not go with the NRC at this time. But if it was with the way of Amit Shah, we had NRC till now, like we have CAA available. But Narendra Modi thought that it will be a little bit too big of a blow to the people. That's why he thought we should not go with the NRC at that time. He softened his stance when he said in a rally in Delhi in 2020 elections that we are not going to continue with the NRC. We are just done with the CAA. There is no NRC as of now. But Amit Shah was thinking of going with the NRC at that time only. So Asaduddin Owaisi has praised Amit Shah, and he said that he is going to bring the NRC. NRC is like inevitable. He is going to bring the NRC sooner or later. He is going to do this. And NRC has been conducted in one of our Indian states, Assam. It was conducted in 2019 at almost 1.9 million people. 19 lakh people's name were missing from that list. Alright? And everybody was like afraid that whether these people are the citizens of India, or these are Bengalis or Bangladeshi people, or these people are infiltrators, or these are foreigners. Everybody was talking about this. But during a CAG audit, the Comptroller and Auditors General audit in 2022, it said that the NRC conducted by the Assam government in 2019 was erroneous. It has many errors, and that is why we should consider it dead. And now that NRC is considered dead, of all these 1.9 million people, we do not know who they are, whether they are true citizens of India or are they infiltrators. We have not deported them yet, and we have not fully accepted them yet. Like, you are the citizens of our country, you are one of our people. We have not accepted them, and we have not said to them you are foreigners or infiltrators. It is like incomplete. The NRC is dead. In the NRC that happened in Assam is dead. So I don't know how they are going to start this NRC, but this SIR and this statement that passport is not the valid document to prove the citizenship, these things have led this void that needs to be filled. And I think NRC is naturally on the table after these two things. The end game is going to be NRC. And everybody is really happy about NRC. Of course, everybody should be happy about NRC. We should know who are the citizens of our country and who are the infiltrators, who are the foreigners that are living in our country without our consent. Alright, we should know this. Who are the people of another countries who are illegally living in our country. It is very true to know this. It is very good to know this. Alright. But the opposition parties always try to instill a fear in the hearts of the Muslims because of the NRC. And Muslims generally fear the NRC. And there is a valid reason behind this. I am going to give you this. Suppose I am a Muslim. Do not suppose I am a Muslim. And there is one person who is a Hindu. And both of our names are not in the NRC list, alright? But that other Hindu person will have the citizenship handed to him expeditiously because of the CEA. Very fastly he will get the citizenship of India because of the CEA, the Citizenship Amendment Act. And if I am a Muslim and I would fail to prove my citizenship, even if I am a citizen of India, then I will not get the citizenship, because there is no provision available for Muslims to get the citizenship in India due to CAA. That is why there is a fear in the Muslim community that if Hindus will be left out in this NRC, they will get the citizenship. But if Muslims will be left out in the NRC, there is no way they can get the citizenship. And to prove your citizenship of India in the NRC is going to be really tough, because in Assam it happened that you have to prove your ancestry. You have to prove that your ancestors and your forefathers used to live in India before 1971. And at that point of time, before 1971, there was a huge illiteracy rate in India. People were not literate, and India was not high on keeping the record of things, and there were not a lot of writings available at that time. People will just get the lands transferred to their names, and they would not even go to their to the registry office to submit that they have this land got transferred in their names. All right, this was really not the thing at that time. All right, because not everybody, but almost all of the people were illiterate at that time, and the documents were not available. People were not so keen on documenting and recording the things to the government. That is why it is going to be very hard to prove your citizenship to the country. It is going to be very hard to prove that your ancestors were used to live before 1971 here in India. So this is the thing, and that is why not everyone, the Muslims are generally afraid of the NRC, because they think that this government is anti-Muslim. That is why they are going to do something to harm them, to harass them. That is why they are afraid. But there is no draft available of the NRC. We do not know what the rules are going to be, how we have to prove our citizenship, what are the documents that we have to show to the government to prove our citizenship. It is the thing that has happened in Assam. These are the basis of that NRC that happened in Assam. You have to prove your citizenship before 1971. Yeah. So let's see what happens when the real NRC comes. We will know what are the provisions in that, what are the documents we have to show, and how they are judging the citizenship. We'll see then. But this was all from me today. And Asaduddin Owaisi praised Amit Shah, and after that everybody was talking and praising Amit Shah, and everybody was talking about this NRC, that it is going to be available. Amit Shah is going to bring NRC in our country. So it is not a reality yet. He has not brought the NRC yet, but let's see what happens. Tata, bye bye. It was all from me today. This is Andalib signing off. Have a good day.